Today is Saturday, 5th of November, 2022. We're going steelhead fishing today. So kind of a weird deal. All week I've been looking at the forecasts. River levels going up, windy. Going back and forth between excited to fish and nervous about conditions. But we're going to give it a try. This is probably going to be what we call a content day, where we're shooting some content. Probably not much in the fishing department. So we'll see how it goes. You might have noticed I had Christmas music going. Don't judge me. It's after November 1st. We'll see what Paul's reaction is when he gets in the truck to some Christmas music. All right. Keep watching.
Did you already do your intro?
Yeah.
Well, you have to, because this is all going on the interweb.
Yeah, I'll get my cup out of your way. All right, before we get going, I committed us to something that's gonna get us some fish karma.
Okay.
All right, so while I was waiting for Paul, I was tooling around on the Facebook, saw a distress call. Got someone stuck in a field in Pullman, and we were driving right by. So we are gonna see if we can help these guys get out. Been looking for an excuse to use the winch, so see what happens. We're not off to a very good start. Dead battery in the headlamp. Okay, back in the truck. We're in Asotin. We're at the Nom Nom. It's a Nom Nom now. Our lucky gas station. Getting our Steelhead coffee. Got my breakfast sandwich. We're about 30 minutes from the run. What do you think so far?
It's been action-packed.
It has
nothing else.
It has been a busy day already. So we did help with the recovery. Took about an hour and a half. We probably went about it the wrong way, but we'll talk about it on the way home. Right now, let's get to the river. All right, we're on the road headed back towards town. We're almost to town, so there's not a lot of river left. About an hour of daylight. I don't know if you can see behind me on the tops of the hills. It's starting to get a little dusting of snow, so it's snowing up top. We got one more run. Spotted this from the road and said it looked good, so we're gonna get in there and see if we can wrestle with a fish. That's a wrap. We're on our way home. We fished 3 runs today. Paul was the only one that had any action. He had a hookup, got a head shake, little run, and then he dumped some slack in the system and the fish was gone. Yep. Other than that, it was a pretty quiet day. Not a lot of activity. We had a few takedowns, maybe some hookups. As usual, we got our 3 questions. We haven't done 3 questions in a while. Paul and I haven't fished together for a while, so this will be fun. Are we ready?
Ready.
All right. 5 weight or 8 weight?
I like my new 8 weight, so I'm gonna say 8 weight. It's freshest in my river.
Okay. The answer I thought he was going to give me is that it depends on the application.
I was going to, but that's the one I gave you last time.
Yes.
And you didn't like that answer.
That's true. All right, so Paul's new 8 weight is broken in. All right. 4-wheel drive recoveries or fishing?
Fishing.
Yes. Yeah, the recovery was fun. We'll talk about that some more on the way home. But it was a good learning experience and something fun to do. Thought we'd score some fish karma points, which apparently we didn't. But yeah, I think we would both choose fishing. Okay. Not catching fish when there's no sign of fish, or not catching fish when there's fish all over the place.
Which is worse?
Pretty much, yeah.
Not catching fish at all is the worst, but it's not really about that. But seeing fish and not being able to catch them is worse than not seeing fish, because you don't know if you're missing them.
I would agree with that. So today, reason I came up with that, we saw lots of fish being caught. We saw one being caught on the swing as we were coming in on the road. We saw 2 or 3 caught on gear in sleds and boats, just right off the shore, just out of casting range. People were hooking up and landing fish. We saw fish rolling, so we saw lots of activity, lots of signs of fish, but they did not want to cooperate with us. So that can be kind of frustrating, or it can kind of keep your mind engaged when you know the fish are there. So it works both ways.
But all in all, it was a great day.
It was, yeah. The weather turned out way better than we thought it was going to be. The forecast was for like 50-mile-an-hour winds, 30 degrees and rainy with a mix of snow. It probably got up to, I bet it got up to close to 60. Do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so
it's 50 now.
Yeah, so it got up into the upper 50s. The wind was there, but there were breaks in the wind, so you could manipulate your line and you could cast. So yeah, and it was warm, and the wind was not too bad. So yeah, it was better than I thought it was going to be. Definitely not worth being scared about going. So yeah, if you're second guessing going, always go fishing.
That's right.
You're not going to regret going fishing. You will regret not going. So, all right, we're going to head for home. Like I said, maybe we'll talk about the recovery in a little bit. But we're going to grab a coffee and get on the road, because it looks like there's some dark clouds up ahead.